Talks continue statewide about whether students can return to the classroom this fall, and if they do, what that might look like.
In fact, a recent survey shows parents in Kent County overwhelmingly want schools back in person for classes in the fall. Our Michael Martin is breaking it down with what parents had to say in that survey. Michael.
Yeah, guys, good evening. 30,000 parents surveyed, offering their insight into how they think schools should reopen. Now, that's a pretty big sample size, 30,000 parents. And what they heard was that the majority of them want students to return to an in-person classroom setting, while there was still a good chunk of parents who felt that there still should be an at-home online option available just in case.
It's critical that we stay in close communication with their families and that we understand their perceptions and their needs.
Kevin Polston, superintendent of Godfrey Lee Public Schools, speaking with Fox 17 Tuesday about a recent survey of parents within Kent County school districts, asking them about what type of learning they would feel most comfortable with come fall.
We're not going to have a perfect solution through this crisis, and it's reasonable that whatever plan we start with in the fall, that as conditions change, we'll have to be flexible with how we carry out learning.
The survey asked 30,000 parents their thoughts on in-person learning versus an online at-home format.
This makes it one of the largest, if not the largest, statewide COVID-19 survey of public school parent perception.
Tuesday morning, several administrators with the Kent Intermediate Superintendents Association presented those findings.
A majority of parents would like to see our schools open in the fall, as usual, for in-person teaching and learning.
Almost 90% of the parents surveyed agreed that in-person learning provides a quality education, and 62% of them feel at least somewhat confident that a return to in-person learning is safe.
It's critical for our parents on the survey for us to find safe ways to return students to learning, while also being cognizant that about 20% of our families said, we're not safe as things are right now. We need to hear more, and possibly we won't feel safe until there's a medical intervention, such as a readily available vaccine or a cure that can quickly treat COVID-19.
The survey found that African American and Hispanic parents were less confident about the safety of returning to in-person learning compared to white parents.
A significant percentage of parents fear for the safety of their children or family members who have underlying conditions and would like continued distance or online learning options until the virus is under control.
We exist to serve our community. And if our community is expressing a desire for options with learning, then we have to be prepared to meet that need. And in different communities, COVID-19 has been experienced differently.
So while the districts will focus on a return to in-person classes, those remaining concerns mean they will keep online at-home learning an option for those students who don't feel safe coming back just yet.
We're going to have to be flexible. We're going to have to be prepared for multiple iterations of our plans. But again, it's critical that we stay in close communication with our families and that we understand their perceptions and their needs as valuable partners in their child's education.
So while these tentative plans have been laid out for the 20 school districts within Kent County, some of the specifics will depend on the Return to Learn roadmap that Governor Gretchen Whitmer is expected to reveal on June 30th. We will, of course, have updates when that happens. For now, though, live in Grand Rapids, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.
All right, thank you, Michael.